Noritoshi Kamo, the most evil man in Jujutsu sorcery history. Today, we'll be looking at this individual and everything we know about him so far. What's up, everybody? It's Fabio Potent. You know, just bringing you guys today a quick little discussion video. No camera today, just gonna be audio, have pictures on the screen. I want to talk about Noritoshi Kamo. Noritoshi Kamo, the most evil Jujutsu sorcerer in history, and everything that we know about this man so far. We don't know much about him, but we know a little bit. And he was revealed in chapter 60. Chapter 60 of Jujutsu Kaisen. And in chapter 60 of Jujutsu Kaisen, when he was introduced, we were told a bit of information about him. And this is what we were told. In the beginning of the Meiji era, there was a girl with a special genetic makeup who bore a cursed spirit child. A child born of mixed blood, both cursed spirit and human. It was a mysterious pregnancy. She would be ostracized by family and friends. She would hold the corpse of the child and flee to a temple in the mountains. That temple was run by Jujutsu sorcerers. However, her luck had run out. Noritoshi Kamo, along with many Jujutsu cultural artifacts, he would be remembered as the most evil sorcerer in history, a stain on the big three Jujutsu families. A child born from a cursed spirit and human would become a prisoner of intellectual curiosity. 9 pregnancies, 9 abortions. All records on how this happened and what happened to the girl would be destroyed. Death painting wombs, cursed objects, worthy of special grade. So, and then we know what we're watching right now. Some of the children. Chozo, fucking Kazizo, Esso, fucking all these niggas. I forget these names. But yeah, the 3 of them were born from this nigga. Going around, doing some weird stuff, experimentations with this woman. So what we're told from this so far is already now that we know that this nigga's a freak. And not a good one, not like a, ooh, you nasty. Like, nah, this nigga's a weirdo. He's on to some weird shit and he's down to do whatever for his goal. We didn't even know what he was planning to do at the time. We see the silhouette and he looks evil. And I'm gonna just say, any nigga with a Hitler mustache is evil as fuck. The moment I saw that mustache, I knew. Anybody with this stuff, get him out of here. You could tell by the design that he was evil. Just looking all shady and shaded out. And he's already on to some weird cryptic stuff. Very, very taboo. You know, you're already messing with a woman, getting her pregnant, forcing her to have 9 pregnancies, 9 abortions. I'm not a woman. I've never been through pregnancy, and I never will. But I imagine that's pretty tough, man. I imagine that's tough to be pregnant with 9 children and have to 9 of them just be aborted. Just the mental strain on that, and for him to do that, just to let you know what kind of time this monster is on. And now, all of that information we just got comes to a head in chapter 134 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Recently in the Shibuya arc, I remember reading this chapter. You probably did too. Chozo interrupts the fight where fucking Ghetto is going insane on fucking Yuji and shit, beating the brakes off him. And Ghetto says, "Greetings, Chozo," because he remembers him. This is confusing. Chozo says, "I have 3 parents. My mother, the cursed spirit that impregnated her, and the man who mixed his blood with theirs, and toyed with my mother, thereby earning my hate." And it's Noritoshi Kamo. And what's very interesting about this, right, about this dude, first of all, Hitler mustache, evil as fuck, like I said before. But just like Ghetto, he has stitches on his forehead. So, this, pretty sure everybody thinks, probably not even me, I'm pretty sure it's a popular theory that he's not even Noritoshi Kamo. This is Noritoshi Kamo's body with some nigga or some brain in this dude's body, just like Ghetto's. And maybe that's how Noritoshi became the most evil sorcerer. because the dude took over his head. Similar to Ghetto right now. Ghetto's pretty evil too, but we'll see about that. But regardless, Chozo recognizes, man, and we get the full reveal and we see how he looks like. In chapter 136 of Jujutsu Kaisen. If you know, like I said, I'm jumping around and shit. And the conversation between Yuki and fucking Ghetto or Noritoshi Kamo, they have a conversation about their plans. And I like that. And Noritoshi, he says something interesting here. He says, so what? We have different objectives. I do not wish for a world without cursed spirits, or an idyllic and peaceful world, non-sorcerers, sorcerers, cursed spirits. These are all possibilities of cursed energy in the form of human beings. And yet, there must be more to human potential. I try to bring that forth myself. And what it shows is when he says, I try to bring that forth myself, is an image of Chozo. An image of Chozo, probably calling back to the time where he was impregnating the cursed womb and shit like that. But he says that it did not work. What I can create does not exceed the bounds of my own potential. Now, regardless if this is Noritoshi Kamo or some dude in the head of Noritoshi Kamo who is also a brain, it doesn't really... This person's plan is interesting, and they've been at it for a long time. I actually... It's still very cryptic and vague, the plan. Maybe for its evolution, maybe something beyond that, God level. Because what he says after, what I can create does not exceed the bounds of my own potential. He says the answer is always flickering darkly in chaos. Do you understand? What I should have created was chaos that I could not even control. Now, what does he exactly mean when he says I should have created chaos that I couldn't even control? What is he looking forward to? What is the end goal in all of this? Because I understand, right? You create chaos, strong people come, but what of it? Somebody becomes a king. Somebody exceeds you and takes over and exceeds your expectations and overcomes all these strong. I just don't see the end goal and all of this madness for him. And at the end, before fucking this dude leaves, he says something interesting. Noritoshi, before he exits in chapter 136. He says, "Are you listening, Sukuna? It is beginning once again. The world of Heian, the golden age of cursed technique." Now, the craziest thing about Noritoshi Kamo probably so far is that I didn't want to go into this all the way, but he manipulated the whole story. He got us all the way here. He got Gojo's shield. He manipulated Mahito and all them. He manipulated Jujutsu High, and he got them all to this point in Shibuya, to his own end. He teamed up with people, backstabbed them in the end, and got to his own goal. And that, in the end, is what we know about him, that he'll go to all lengths to get to whatever his goal is, to the next stage of humanity. He'll impregnate a woman 9 times and make her abort 9 times. He'll team up with curses. He'll take over people's bodies and just manipulate the world, or the world of Kaisen. And we also know that this might not even be Noritoshi and Kamo. Could just be some other nigga, some other random ass dude, which would be insane. There's another dude inside of another dude's body, who's inside of another dude's body, who's been transplanted in his brain for thousands of... Either way, though, it's somebody who knows Sukuna, and they've been manipulating the story the entire time. And that's everything I believe we know about Noritoshi Kamo so far. Or whoever this person is. That's who I'm just going to call it for now until we find out who exactly it is. It's Noritoshi Kamo. But yeah. What do you guys know about this dude? Did I get it wrong? Did I get it right? Am I missing something? You know, just have a discussion going. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know all that good shit. Tell me what y'all thought of the video. Tell me what y'all thought about Noritoshi Kamo. He's a sicko. Oh yeah, and he's related to Home Dude from the Goodwill event that fought Megumi. I know that. So that's probably a stain, and that's probably going to come up eventually. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. Let me know. I'm Fabio Potent, and I'll see y'all in the next one.